How to get rich out of nowhere. Hello everyone! Welcome to our channel, the Enchanted Luxury Studio, where we talk about wealth and luxury. Is it possible to get rich starting from nothing? Of course you can. Having a rich family is not a prerequisite for being rich. You don't even have to be the smartest. In reality, achieving economic success isn't as challenging as you might think. Your first million can become a reality if you have exemplary commitment, criteria, and determination. There are a lot of smart people with good ideas, but they're still poor. The reason? The ideas they have in mind remain just that, ideas. There is no point in having ideas without an action plan. The first step to becoming wealthy is choosing to do so. Using loans and financing extravagantly will only fill your wallet with liabilities or debts, compromising your ability to save and invest money. By contrast, it is mathematically certain that you will increase your wealth if you adopt a more moderate lifestyle. Here's where we start. Here are some how to get rich out of nowhere. Start with changing your mindset. As soon as you make the choice to change your mindset, you will be on the path to becoming a millionaire. It is not only your current circumstances, such as schoolwork and work, that has prevented you from becoming wealthy. Most of the time, it has something to do with your mentality. The moment you start thinking you will never succeed, you are only digging your own grave. Believing in your ability to succeed begins the process. Soon after that, you will realize that becoming a millionaire is not that impossible. Plan your plans. If you want to make $1 million, start thinking about all the ways you can do so. With today's technology, reaching a large number of customers is very well possible. It's all thanks to the internet, thanks to e-commerce sites such as eBay or Facebook ads. Just to emphasize, you cannot become rich just by saying, "I want to become rich." The foremost important step is to plot a viable plan and put it on a paper. A financial strategy is not only an important part of the planning process, but also determines the success of the project. Say, for example, you want to open a restaurant, but without proper planning, you will not succeed. What is your target income for the first, second, and third years? What is the minimum number of customers you need to reach that goal on a weekly basis? Are you willing to invest a certain amount of money to generate that level of customer flow? It is important to ask yourself questions like this. It is important to include as many options as possible in your financial plan. A well-written financial plan should always include factors that are likely and less likely to happen. Diversify your income source. Having only one job makes you vulnerable to losing your only source of income at any time. The point is that it will become very hard to become rich with only one paycheck, and this applies to those both in the public and the private sector. In the age of lifelong employment contracts, the classic quote-unquote secure position of the past is no longer possible. The importance of having an occupation and financial security cannot be overstated, but diversification should also be taken into account. The rich did not settle with a single source of income. A minimum of 3 sources of income is necessary. Investing in financial products, for instance, is an option. You can also take advantage of the internet to sell items or start your own business. You can open a blog or you can invest in the stock market. There are a lot of opportunities out there. You just have to figure out the best one for you. Acquire a skill that will increase your income. A high-income skill is a skill that allows you to earn a minimum of $10,000 per month. How does learning a high-income skill make you rich? Well, because it doesn't require investment money and doesn't involve major risks. Finding something you like doing and mastering it is all you need to do. Then you must find the customers who need your service. Let's take copywriting as an example. Say you decide to be a copywriter, which involves writing advertisements, sales pages, Facebook ads, and email marketing. Unlike most other skills, copywriting earns you at least $10,000 per month, making it a high-income skill. Learning is still a part of the process, of course. But even that is pretty much accessible because there's a lot of free information available on the internet. Purchasing online courses and self-help books on copywriting could also be an option. After that, you need to find clients for your copywriting services and sell your skills to them. Keep thriving on your business, and at last, you will know you're already earning your first $1 million. Know who owns your money. We often hear the following phrase, "There's no money around, there's a crisis." Nothing could be more wrong. In reality, money doesn't magically disappear, even though some people can make it look like it does. So it's not true that there is less money around. In fact, money is always the same, and probably even more than yesterday since the bank usually prints new ones. In this sense, you need to identify who owns your money based on what you sell. Suppose you want to sell wedding items online, then you should be active in following wedding groups on Facebook. In case you decide to sell Rolex watches, start investing by visiting luxurious hangout places in the city. By knowing your target market, you can persuade potential and existing customers that buying from you is in their best interest. Go ahead and get your favorite beverage and popcorn. Subscribe to our channel and turn on notifications. Consult the right people. Finance and business in general are complicated sectors if approached alone and from the outside. It is difficult for laymen to determine whether an investment or startup strategy is good or bad, safe or risky, profitable or unproductive. There are several variables and factors that influence the performance and the correct value of an investment fund. Therefore, making investments on your own entails a number of pitfalls, including ending up with an unprofitable investment as well as difficulty in choosing a plan that truly meets your financial or business needs. So, it is really important to surround yourself with the right people. These are professionals who knows how to make the right decisions on the thousands of technical issues that any entrepreneur faces every day. Learn to save. If you are an impulsive consumer, it is most likely that things won't work out for you. As soon as you earn your first paycheck, you need to learn how to save. Spending it all right away is the worst thing you can do. I suggest you allocate only a specific portion of your earnings to this purpose in order to avoid taking away most of it for mere pleasure. Consider the 70-30 rule. Each month, 70% of the money that you earn will be your spending money, including essentials like bills and rent as well as luxuries. The remaining 30% goes to your savings or investments. Do not waste your money on futility, such as exotic vacations, luxury cars and watches, lavish dinners, and starred restaurants. Avoid throwing yourself into reckless purchases. Set up a different account where you can deposit your savings and consider them untouchable. Never go into debt. Becoming rich becomes much harder to achieve when you have debts. You have to work in order to pay them and maintain the required standard of living. Perhaps at the job that you are not happy with, the idea is never borrow. Consider postponing your plan to start a business or create a project if it requires you to get into debt. You should only begin when you are able to cover all the costs yourself. By doing so, you avoid all risks. Provide yourself with everything you need to live. When you have enough money to do this, spend time and energy on your development. Let go of your excuses and get started. If you want to be rich, don't rely on other people's money. You have to make your own money work for you. That ends our list of how to get rich out of nowhere. Let us know your thoughts about in the comments. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe to our channel for more content like this. Thanks for watching.